Hello friends, Sarah from Sweet Scents from the Dollhouse. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you're returning waxy, as always, welcome back. I just laid out all of my empties, or rather I should say the remainder of my empties for the month of August, and I feel like I'm kind of putting the cart before the horse because I haven't even shown some of these. They weren't hauls, but some of these empties came to me in random acts of kindness this month that haven't finished uploading to the channel yet. So if it seems like it's a little ass backwards, I apologize. But I need to get my August empties up. That way I can show you what I've already been dipping into for the month of September. And my theme for the month of September is all things apple, because I'm trying to melt all of my favorite, like circus concession, back to school. I don't know, here in Ontario, September to me is just apple picking season. It's, yeah, crisp air, shorter nights. Oh, I'm so ready for it. It is so stinking hot. Here in Ontario, we are getting slammed with more humidity. Like we haven't had enough of that. Usually I am a diehard for summer, but I can officially say I'm over it. Fall has always been my favorite season, but I loved summer. I'm just like pissed right off. The other day I was so hot, so miserable. It was impossible to do anything here at the Dollhouse other than sit still in front of a fan. And I was like, man, oh man, I would take winter, like stone cold freezing hell over this right now. But anyhow, let's get into some empties. First things first, Bath & Body Works, we finished Beach Copper Coconut. This was really nice, kind of just token summer scent. I really like this, but I'm a sucker for all things anything coconut. I think Bath & Body Works does amazing coconut blends, but I also sometimes think if you've done one of their coconuts, you've done them all. So I typically grab one or two of their coconut candles in the summertime and go through them. Typically I would have finished 2 candles in the last 2 weeks, but it's been so stinking hot. I didn't even want to light candles in the sun porch, so we didn't get through very many candles this past 2 weeks. The next thing that we finished is Waikiki Beach Coconut Shower Jelly with aloe, and I mean no wrong to anybody who enjoys these shower jellies, but these are disgusting. I didn't like this at all. I don't know. It's just, honestly, it makes me wonder. Anytime water is the first ingredient in a product, tons of people are like, oh, water's in there, so it must be a good thing. But the problem with water is water goes moldy. So it's everything after that you can't pronounce, all of those chemicals that keep the water from going moldy that I quite often worry about. This pate jelly, at first I thought, oh, this is gross, but it's kind of a good consistency for shaving my legs. But I don't know. I dumped the rest of it because I was like, ew, I don't even know what this is. It certainly doesn't feel clean. Like I don't feel like when you use this as soap that your body feels clean. I thought I could use it as a shaving gel, but no, I don't think I'll buy any of their jellies ever again. I think they're nasty. I finished Beach Nights Summer Marshmallow. Love this. Should have picked up more. Currently they have, well, at least at my local Bath & Body Works, what was it? Marshmallow Boardwalk something something, which is very similar to Beach Nights, but it's more on the cotton candy and lighter, if that makes sense. And Summer Marshmallow is a light scent already. So I almost hummed and hawed about it the other day, but I skipped over it. I will wait until Beach Nights comes back. I believe I grabbed that hoard of Beach Nights at the January SAS sale, so surely we'll see it again. Sorry, allergic to mornings, but this is also my evening coffee because I have had very little sleep in the past week, so I'm on overdrive. I have 2 hand soaps that we didn't quite finish, but I'm done with the summer all things fruity, all things fun. I want to break out some of my September hand soaps, as well as I have a boatload of Halloween hand soaps now. So I'm likely going to put Coconut Days away for next year. I don't like wasting things aside from that jelly, whatever the heck that was. And with the hand soaps, to the best of my knowledge, these don't go bad. I have currently Endless Weekend, I think a quarter of a shower gel as well as a quarter of a body lotion left that I will finish before I break out my September fall stuff, because I believe the body care stuff has an expiry date, but you can put your hand soaps away partially used and they're not going to go bad next year. I could also put that Endless Weekend one at like our laundry room tub sink and just finish it out. What else do we have? So that's it for my Bath and Body Works. Let's do some of my commercial brand wax. So I finished Ambiscen's Fruit Market. This was sent to me by my girl Amber as a random act of kindness. Here in Canada, I find Ambiscen's way too expensive for what it is. It's $5, and when Amber sent me this huge random act of kindness with tons of Ambiscents in it, what I discovered was, I believe, to the best of my best guess, I should say, rather, Ambiscents, Sensationals, Better Home and Gardens, these are probably all manufactured in the exact same bloody factory and then just slapped different labels on them. So if you're in Canada and Ambiscents is too expensive for your blood, just buy Sensationals, because what was it? Ambiscents' Luxe Linen is the same as Sensationals' Egyptian Cotton, which is kind of cool. I found this Fruit Market very similar to one of the Better Home and Gardens that I finished. Was it Fruit Melody? Very similar. But anyhow, I believe in the States, Ambiscents is comparable to Sensationals for price, or maybe even it's $1 more. I don't know. Check it out. The only one that I've found so far of Ambiscents that's different that I can't find a Sensationals or Better Home and Gardens replacement is that Lavender Linen one that I love. So I'll still be on the hunt for that. Fruit Market was great. It was a tad fruity for my taste, but I blended it with that coconut vacay. Oh, there's tons of different things that you can blend with Fruit Market. So I really enjoyed that. It's also nice when your friends send you something like that, because it's really wouldn't be something that I would choose for myself, but I'm happy I was able to try it. Better Home and Gardens, which we don't get in Canada. I grabbed a blueberry bundt cake. I'm not a blueberry fan. This smelled amazing on cold, but once I warmed it, I'm like, yep, there it is. There's that blueberry. If you like blueberry, you would love this. It's just, for some reason, my sniffer doesn't like blueberry, with the exception of Scentsy's Blueberry Cheesecake or Scentsy's Blueberry Rush, which Blueberry Rush is more of a combination of berries. I'm not a big fan of blueberry on its own. This is definitely a blueberry bakery. However, I mixed that with salted caramel grams, by Better Home and Gardens, and it was phenomenal. Even though the blueberry was still very prominent, it was amazing. So I did really enjoy that mixed. It wasn't such a fan all on its own. Sweet Watermelon Buttercream. This one's been out a couple years now. Not such a fan, because I'm not such a fan of melon scents. I thought that sweet buttercream would give it like a bakery or a sugary sweet vibe that would take away from the melon, and it does to a certain degree, but for my taste, not enough, so that one won't be a repurchase for me. And then my girl Amber sent me this gingerberry margarita in a random act of kindness. I am dying to find more of this for next spring and summer. I've decided that I love ginger and home fragrance, especially in the kitchen, because it clears out food odors so well. I absolutely adored that. Thank you so much, Amber. Again, that's another one, that gingerberry margarita. It has a serious fizzy note to it, like ginger, berry, and fizzy. I would have never chosen that one for myself, but Amber picks it out, and she She always has a way of challenging my scent preferences and showing me that I live in a bubble and I need to venture outside of my comfort zone more often, because that one was amazing. Let's see what else we have. Sensationals. I finished Sensationals Linen Closet, which is a Canadian exclusive. Love this one. I don't know if this makes sense, but Linen Closet is a sweet. Like, does anybody else get that, like, seriously sweet note to it? Oh, it's strange. It reminds me of something. I cannot for the life of me put my finger on it. I will figure it out, though, what that smells like. It is a linen scent, but it's got this strange sweet vibe to it. I also finished Mixed Berry Cobbler. This one was really nice. I'm surprised I hadn't tried that sooner. Again, a little bit too berry for my taste, but I did blend it with several things. Oh, it was delicious. Even just Bath & Body Works Vanilla Bean Candle crushed up into wax melts mixed with that berry cobbler kind of toned down the berry a bit, creamed it out a little bit. Really did enjoy that one. My beloved Sensationals Sea Salt Caramel Popcorn. Of course, you're always going to see that one in my empties. Here we go. This is what I mixed it with. Coconut water, coconut vacay, that fruit melody one, which was amazing. Loved that. I finished a teeny tad, I think I only had 2 cubes left of this Honey Crisp cider. I've been hanging on to this forever, but I received another one in a random act of kindness, so I was able to melt this. Love this scent. For Sensationals, oh yeah, love this. If you can find this at your local Walmart, pick it up, because the Sensationals gems, I know I've said it on my channel before, are few and far between, but this is definitely one of them. Along with that sea salt caramel popcorn. Oh man, I'm ready for fall. I finished Patchouli and White Geranium. Love this one as well. I haven't had the best of luck with their aromatherapy collection yet. Like, I just didn't find anything wowing about them. The lavender vanilla is very light. I would much rather just use lavender vanilla from Bath & Body Works or some of my indie vendors. Which one? What was the other one that I was super bummed out about? The lemongrass one. It didn't have enough kick to it. I had some luck with the ginger one. This Patchouli White Geranium. Holy Hannah. I'm so happy that I received several of these. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my friends who sent me this in a random act of kindness. I loved that one. It's a powerhouse too, super strong. I finished 2 of the Sensationals Girlfriend Nights. I have no idea why, but I have discussed this wax melt with some of my American friends. I know it's available in Canada, but some of my American friends are complaining that they can't find it in their states, which is such a bummer, because this is an amazing Viva La Juicy dupe. Sorry, I just got a phone call in the middle of the video. I would love to stock up on this one. Whether I would prefer to stock up on it next time I was in the States because it's cheaper, but I'm definitely going to grab a sleeve of Girlfriend Night before it disappears. This one is definitely hoard worthy, and I love mixing it with laundry blends. So that's all I have. Oh, no, I have one more commercial wax, and this one is only available in the States because, of course, here in Canada, we don't have Hobby Lobby. But Coconut Milk and Patchouli, if you haven't tried this from your local Hobby Lobby, I highly suggest it. It is sweet coconut, sandalwood, and exotic patchouli. This one is a keeper. It's $3, which is a little bit more pricey than what the Americans are used to paying for, say, Sensationals or Better Home & Gardens, but I assure you it is worth it. It is gorgeous. I love their scents. They don't have as big as a selection as, say, Sensationals and Better Home & Gardens, but there's definitely some winners. Indie Wax. Oh, no, let's do Scentsy. I'm a little bit disappointed. Hopefully did I get through more? I think I got through more Scentsy in the first half of August. So I finished 1 clam of Pastelitos. This was my favorite out of the spring and summer catalog. Hopefully this comes back. That one is hoard worthy. I grabbed tons of it before it disappeared. I finished my Bring Back My Bar of Silhouette. Great scent. Wasn't so happy with the performance of that one. And then I finished Clothesline. I think Clothesline and Amazon Rain are kind of like my token laundry room scents. I think if I was to continue to purchase any of the Scentsy wax, it would definitely be Clothesline and Amazon Rain, because I also haven't really explored very many laundry linen scents in the indie vendor market. Or I have, but not as much as I'd like to. Definitely got to find some more. But in the meantime, Clothesline and Amazon Rain have yet to let me down from Scentsy, so love those. Hoard worthy. Now we can get into the indie wax. So these are just some that I only have one from each vendor. I finished Ava's Country Cupboards Buttercream Crunch Tea Cakes. Loved this. I believe Amber sent this to me, and the very first Random Act of Kindness she sent me from California. And it was full, so I cherished this one, loved it, recently repurchased it through Ava's because it is gorgeous, if you like tea and cakes, of course. It just has that buttercream crunch fragrance oil in it, which is a teeny tad nutty, but the tea and cakes is the most prominent scent. It's just a bit creamier. I don't really get the nutty part of the crunch, but it's really good. And it's a different spin on tea and cakes. I finished this lemon poppy seed cake. This is Melts for Mutts, which is a dog rescue, I believe, here in Canada. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if they're still doing this anymore. I've received 2 cubes in a Random Act of Kindness from my friends Cindy and Marissa just to try it out. Unfortunately, I didn't have the best of luck with this. I'm not sure if, I don't know, perhaps it's the packaging? It wasn't very strong for me. Comment down below if you guys have ever tried Melts for Mutts, or if anyone knows if they're still open or reopening anytime soon. Because I remember reading about them. That's kind of a cool idea, that any of the proceeds from their wax melts they donated to local rescues. I finished my beloved Barrett's Wax Crafts Private Island. This is amazing. Probably between this and Scentsy's Pastelitos, they've been my favorite scents of the summer, for sure. I finished a little sample of Front Porch Clean Cotton Clothesline Fresh April Clean Laundry from my girl Amber. That was really nice. I have a Front Porch haul that I still haven't played on my channel yet. It's something that I've been debating, and if I film that haul, I'll let you know why in the video. But anyways, I finished this Rose Girls Serendipity Cheesecake, which was part of my April pre-order. Absolutely loved this. I don't know if it's the heat or it's just my luck lately. I have a lot better luck with the Rose Girls blends than I do the single mini melters. Like I have marshmallow smoothie, vanilla bean Noel, vanilla crunch donuts, all of these amazing mini melter single scents, and they barely throw for me at all. But her blends throw like a beast. I don't know. I have no idea. Lost the tag to this. It was lemon, poppy seed, raspberry, something, something, something. This was Me Time Melts. I'm not such a fan of this wax. I don't even know if this vendor's open anymore, but it's really super soft. I don't have anything against soft wax. Perhaps it's the age of the wax. I don't know, but this hardly had any scent left to it. Pretty much all of my Me Time Melts is kind of toast, which is unfortunate. But instead of melting it, I'm just tossing it. Sassy Girl Aroma. I finished Rainbow Sherbet Mango Sorbet Cotton Candy Whipped Cream Creamsicle. This bag ripped, so I just fixed it up with some painter's tape. I'm not such a fan of these kind of blends. To me, that seems like, and these scents don't even really go together. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different fragrance oils crammed into the same wax melt, and I couldn't identify any one of them. It's just like whatever oils we have left over at the end of the month, pour that shit in some wax and sell it. That's not great. I just pitched the last 3 chunks out of this bag. Ugh, I don't know. It's gross, but glad to be rid of it. Sassy Girl Aromas just single scent tea and cakes, which is orange and almond tea and cakes with a sip of steaming black tea. Sassy Girl has an amazing tea and cakes fragrance oil. Love that single scent. And then her hazelnut marshmallow fluff coffee house pretzel. This is amazing. I have no idea why, but when she smashes tons of different scents into a coffee blend, it works. Some of the other ones, not so much. I love Julie's coffee blends. This was sent to me out of one of the coffee samplers, I believe, from late spring, early summer. My girl Amber shared several of these with me, so I've been savoring them, treating myself to like 1 or 2 a month. Oh, next, one single scent shot from Sparkles Wax Melts. I'm not a fan of this font. It is incredibly hard to read. And like when it's that small on that teeny tiny label, ugh, can hardly even identify it as words. Not so great. But the wax itself, Acqua di Gio, that was amazing. It says cure until July 15th, 2018. And I melted this the second week of August, and this was so strong. For me anyways, like chased me out of the house. And with this 2-ounce scent shot, this wasn't the only Sparkles scent shot that my girl Amber sent me in a random act of kindness. I've never ordered from this vendor before, but I was able to cut this scent shot into 4 pieces, which is crazy. Sometimes you'll get 2 pieces from certain vendors if you're lucky. Usually I get 3 pieces out of a 2-ounce scent shot. But man, oh man, I cut this into 4ths and it was amazing. True to the cologne, loved it. I'm seriously considering placing an order with Sparkles. I think Amber originally found out about that vendor through Sasha Ism's channel, so she ordered it, sent me some of it. I definitely have to place an order as well. My girlfriend Cindy and Marissa sent me a random act of kindness this month. I know I've only put up 1/2 of that huge box, but I have the second half recorded and it should be up by the end of the week. So these are from that random act of kindness from the company Make Sense Candle Shop. This is Blueberry Pumpkin Patch. These ones are nice because they're in proper sealable bags. Blueberry Pumpkin Patch, though, it wasn't my jam. Nothing against this scent. I think it's just the blueberry. Blueberry and I aren't typically friends. So that wasn't bad, but it wasn't my favorite. I do like her scallops because she has proper bags. Tangerine Tulip was amazing. Thank you so much to Cindy and Marissa for sharing this one with me. The tulips aren't even that big, but this is a super powerful scent. Like, this wax is amazing. I just wish this vendor would put it in proper bags, because if I have to pay $17 to ship an order, I also shouldn't have to pay to rebag everything. This is just crazy. But again, this was shared to me in a random act of kindness. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Cindy and Marissa. Tangerine Tulip was amazing. And even those little flowers, I could have cut those little tiny tulips into thirds. It was powerful. But unfortunately, if you order large quantities from Make Sense Candle Shop and you don't rebag it, it's powerful, amazing wax, and it loses all of its fragrance if you don't use it up super, super fast. To any of my American friends, if you haven't ordered from that Canadian vendor, consider it. I would highly suggest pre-purchasing poly bags in order to repackage it all, but think about the exchange rate. Like, if you're American, you order from a Canadian company like that, you get 35% off right off the hop. Can't go wrong with that. I finished Make Sense Candles, Cashmere and Silk. Funny, I originally ordered this, sent it to Cindy and Marissa in a random act of kindness. They liked it, sent it back to me in a random act of kindness. Love this one from this vendor. It is super strong and throws for hours and hours and hours for me. Cindy and Marissa repackaged it in this cute little IKEA Tupperware container for me. Thank you so much, ladies. And then they also sent me Little Black Dress, which I originally sent to them, and Cindy had reordered it. Love this one. This was an Avon perfume dupe. And again, super powerful wax. It's just unfortunate that they chintz out on the bags, and they don't offer flat rate shipping. Super Tarts. I finished a sample of Michonne. I am so bummed to say that this, what is this? Riesling and Amazing Grace. I think I discussed this on my channel before. My girl Amber's favorite perfume ever is Amazing Grace. She ordered this in the super pan, not realizing that mixed with Riesling, she wasn't such a fan. On cold, I didn't really enjoy this at all. Like, I thought it smelled sour and yucky. Definitely the Riesling note in there. Warming, it wasn't as bad. Honestly, Amber, I don't know if you've warmed it yet, but warm it. Give it a try. That, like, sour, nasty note wasn't there once it's warming. It's very different. So, cut a sliver off that super pan and give her a try. You might like it. It still didn't wow me by any means, but it wasn't gross. I finished a clamshell of Toto, which is shaving cream, and the Omen. Omen is Red Delicious Apple Ocean Breezes and Vanilla Bean Noel. Love this one. Would definitely repurchase that. I finished a clam of Corpseman, which is graham crackers, pie crust, and creamy zucchini bread. I have several of these clams now, as well as a Bam. I finished a clam of Twilight's Rosalie, which is twisted peppermint and coconut cream pie. I definitely know why this is one of Super Tart's best sellers. I want to order this in like 12 super pans. It's gorgeous. I finished this Starbucks coffee. I need truckloads of this. Love this, especially mixed with sea salt caramel popcorn. Finish Amity Island, which is rosemary, mint, and jaws. Love this. Whoops! And last but not least, I finished another Bam bag of Lucky Lemons. So that's it, folks. Those are my empties for the second half of August. Stay tuned. I have my September melting basket coming up and tons more good things happening here at the Dollhouse. See you in my next video.